Luke has never been a really good sleeper. And I'm not a good sleeper at all. So I'm a very, very light sleeper. And as he's gotten older, he started snoring. And I think he would wake up a lot. And he'd had a couple of formal sleep studies. And the first one, the lady stayed on the phone all night. And he came home in the middle of the night and said, I'm home because I couldn't sleep. I know there's not going to be a problem because I couldn't sleep when there wasn't a problem. Did the second sleep study, and they had him on plastic sheets. And he was so soaking wet because he's a big sweater, and he came home and said, well, I'm sure that's not going to show anything, and it didn't. And he would wake up, sometimes he would raise up in the night, and sometimes he would sort of talk out loud, but he would maybe sleep the first 3 or 4 hours pretty hard, but he snored terribly. And I will say 90% of the time, one of us went to another room. Either I said, you got to go to the other room, or I've got to go. And it's not like it made the marriage terrible, but it's not a great thing. And I had said for about a year, I really wish you'd just talk to Dr. Mike, because I didn't feel like I could ask him to do another surgery because he's had a lot of medical stuff in his life, and I didn't feel like he wasn't going to do it anyway. And I said, well, talk to Dr. Mike. Well, he didn't. And Debbie, I don't know what Debbie asked him, but something got teased out, like, how do you sleep or whatever, and he probably made a joke and said, well, according to Cindy, I don't, or I snore too loud or whatever. So anyway, he had a sleep study, which he was able to do at home, which he slept. And it showed whatever it showed. I'm not sure exactly, except that he did not get the oxygen he needed, which doesn't surprise me because he's never rested. It took about a week for him to get used to it. I'm not saying it looks good, but he looks way better to me now because I sleep with him all night. And it's amazing. I mean, I didn't even want to go on this trip we just went on because I'm thinking I have nowhere to go, no other room to go to. I'm not going to get any sleep. I've got to get up and go bike every day. This is going to be terrible. I will say I've been in another room 2 nights since he started using this. Maybe twice. It's amazing. It's a whole new life. It's a whole new marriage. It's great. It's the best thing that ever happened. Best money we ever spent. So that's what I have to say about that.
Oh, good.